welcome to my kitchen. I am super excited to share this menu with you today. Sorry, the camera's rocking a little bit from me turning it on. But what I wanted to share with you today is a meal from our Best of Fall collection. Now, this is a brand new collection that Epicure just launched, and it contains 10 new and best-selling products. And you're also gonna get a 30-day meal plan with this. And all of the meals are really easy, they're hearty, they're full of delicious fall flavors. And what's really great is that if you are doing our Good Food, Real Results program, all of the meals are in alignment with that program as well. And they all break down to just a few dollars a serving, which is amazing. Like, who doesn't like that, right? So I'll give you a quick rundown of the products that come in this collection. Within the Best of Fall, you get our roasted garlic aioli, our taco seasoning, creamy ranch dip, garlic and onion nutritional yeast topper, balsamic vinaigrette dressing mix, chocolate mud pie mix, which we're gonna make tonight, beef and broccoli stir fry seasoning, which is really good. We've had that one and it's awesome. Home style chicken stew seasoning, speedy lasagna seasoning. Some of you may remember that. That's back again, yay. Sweet garlic chicken. That's what we're making tonight. Oh my gosh, this is so good. We tried this one. It was phenomenal. Everybody in the family loved it. And it comes with a Best of Fall digital recipe download. So want some structure, want meal planning, this is gonna be your bundle for the fall. Okay, so we're gonna start with our sweet garlic chicken. And today we're gonna use our sheet pan and our bacon roll sheet pan liner to make this meal. So in the bowl, I've got about, it's about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. The recipe calls for 1 pound, but I know we usually eat a little bit more. So I used a little bit more boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And then I also have green beans in here. Now you could do, the recipe actually calls for sweet potato, but because we're also gonna make some rice in a little bit, I went with a different vegetable, just so we wouldn't have too much starchy stuff. But you could use any kind of vegetable you want. You could use white potatoes. You could just use all chicken and make, your veggies differently on the side. But we love sheet pan dinners. We love all in one. So we're gonna do it that way today. Now normally you wouldn't want to put your raw meat and your vegetables touching, but this is all getting cooked. It's all gonna be touching anyway, so it's fine. So we're gonna put 1 tablespoon of oil into the bowl. And you'll see I'm using our awesome 4-in-1 measuring spoon. This was one of our products that is designed by Epicure's in-house engineers. And it's designed to be really efficient, and it fits in all our jars. We love it. Okay, so that's 1 tablespoon of oil. And then I'm going to just sprinkle the seasoning packet in. And now, this seasoning has some organic cane sugar, garlic, onion, sea salt, chives, paprika, and white pepper. So not a ton of ingredients, but a ton of flavor. It already smells so good. I'm super excited about this. So I'm just using our grip and grab tongs and gonna kind of toss everything together. I probably should have tossed everything in the oil first, and then that, hindsight, that might have been a little bit easier, but we're doing it this way. It's all right. And what I love about our sheet pan is that, or the bacon roll, is that you don't need that much oil. So you can really get away with using less oil. You don't need to oil this pan. You just, you put a little oil on the food and it's good to go. It's really non-stick and it's gonna clean up beautifully when we're done. So I'm just gonna arrange this all on here. And now if you didn't want to use chicken, you could use, this seasoning is awesome on seafood. In the digital meal plan, there's a salmon recipe that looks fantastic. It's like a sweet and sticky salmon that uses this garlic chicken. I can't wait to try that one next. And you could try it on shrimp. You could use tofu and make it vegetarian. Be great on all of this. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of toss this a little bit more. And then this is gonna go in the oven at 450 for about 16 to 18 minutes until it's nice and browned and cooked all the way through. Oops, get over here, green bean. Okay, so I'll pop that in the oven, and then we're gonna talk a little bit more about our bacon roll and the different things that you can do with it. Obviously, cookies are awesome to bake on the bacon roll. And you can do like a jelly roll type of thing. I've never done it before, but if you're into that, that's your thing, you can do that. All right, so 16 to 18 minutes we're doing. Okay, 16 minutes and then we'll check it. Okay, so while that is cooking, I'm going to make our rice. And I'm gonna use our multi-purpose steamer. Now, if you're familiar with Epicure, if you know me, you know I cannot live without my steamer. I have two and they're pretty much in constant rotation. This is a host favorite because they can get this for half off, and once my hosts see how amazing this cooks, everybody wants one. So we are gonna make a garlic rice, and I just love cooking rice in the steamer because it's totally hands-off. It's just, you just set it and forget it. You don't have to wait for the water to boil. There's no scorching or burning or boiling over it, and it comes out so just like fluffy and perfectly cooked. So in our silicone steamer, I have 2 cups of water, and I'm gonna add 1 cup of rice. I had this measured out in our prep bowls. We love these. I'll talk a little bit more about them when we get to dessert too. And then I'm going to add, I'm gonna do like maybe 2 teaspoons of the garlic aioli. Oops, got some oil on my jar. So this also comes in the Best of Fall collection. You can mix this with mayo and make an amazing spread for sandwiches. It makes really great garlic bread. I'm gonna do about 1.5 teaspoons. It is very garlicky, so just, you know, be aware. And then I'm just gonna stir this up a little bit. And now you could use whatever you want to flavor this rice. You know, you could use any of our broths or any of the seasonings you like herb and garlic or lemon dilly. Really just depending on whatever flavor that you want. But I think that this is gonna go great with our garlic chicken. Now, when you are making rice, you don't want to use the lid. You want to use the tray that comes with it. This goes in here and it's just going to prevent the rice from boiling over when it's in the microwave. So I'm going to pop this into the microwave for, it's going to be, again, 16 to 18 minutes. So that's perfect timing for our main meal. And when I come back, I'll tell you a little bit about our silicone multi-purpose steamer and what else you can do with it. Okay, so as I was saying, we love our multi-purpose steamer. This is the busy person's must-have because you can really just cook so much in the microwave and it cuts the cooking time in about half. Now, maybe you have never really used your microwave to cook like meals before. Maybe you don't even have one. And maybe you're a little bit nervous or a little bit skeptical about the safety of it. And I totally get that, because I was the same way when I first joined Epicure and learned that that was a lot of how we are able to do raw to ready in 20 minutes or less. And what I found was that there's actually 2 really great articles by the World Health Organization and Harvard Medical that have shown that microwave cooking is not only completely safe, but when you're cooking with steam, as our steamers use the steam that's in the food, it actually retains the nutrients better than other methods of cooking. So not only is it safer, in some cases it's even healthier, and it's definitely faster and easier. So we will cook a whole chicken in the steamer. It takes about 30 minutes, and then you've got this amazingly moist rotisserie style chicken that just melts in your mouth. You can use it, you can shred it, you can use it for soups, or just eat it. Sandwiches, chicken salad, anything. It's amazing. We make chicken fajitas in it. You can use it for ground beef. You can use it for popcorn, quinoa, any kind of steamed vegetable. Potatoes you can do in about 8 minutes, right in the steamer. It's awesome. So, I always tell people, if you're not sure where to start, the steamer is going to be your best friend in terms of the cookware. And now I would say the steamer and the Best of Fall collection. And again, remember, if any of these things are a little bit out of your price range, you can host a cooking class and get them for free or half price. So definitely after the class, just let me know. Or if you're interested in that, we can talk about that and set up a date. And by booking through this class, you will also get an additional $20 in host credit as well. And your host will get an additional half price items. So definitely a good time to host, before this class closes out. So I'm going to move on to our dessert now. Oh, but real quickly, I just wanted to finish up on the multi-purpose steamer. I forgot to mention, if you don't want to cook in the microwave, you're still not sold, or you don't have one, that's totally fine. These are actually all of our silicone cookware, and the steamer in particular is actually great in the oven. It can go in up to 450. It's great for baking brownies and anything really in the oven, and it cleans up really well. And if you, we also have a rectangular steamer that's a little bit smaller, and that's great for baking like loaves, meatloaf, banana bread, anything like that. Again, any of these things can be done in the microwave, but if you don't want to, it's great in the oven as well. Okay, so while those 2 things are cooking, we're going to move on to our dessert, which is our chocolate mud pie. I'm super excited about this. We're going to do a little twist on this today. We're making it more of a mousse today, just because it's quicker, it's easier, and it's really versatile. So our chocolate mud pie, again, really clean ingredients. It's just got organic coconut palm sugar, organic cocoa powder, agar, which is the thickener, which gives it the thick, custardy pie-like consistency, sea salt, and coffee powder. Gluten-free, of course. It's vegan, so if you want a vegan dessert, this can absolutely be made vegan. The recipe calls for it being made into a pie, and it actually uses coconut milk, and yogurt. You can use dairy or non-dairy yogurt, and you whisk it. We have a great multi-purpose pot for that purpose, and we have an awesome whisk, which I'll show you in a minute too. And then you pour it and you whisk it over the stove, and then you pour it into a pre-baked shell, a pie crust or shell, whatever you want to use. Today we're going to make it more of like a mousse, and then I'm going to talk about some different things that you could do with it, a pie being one of them. Okay, so in my bowl I have 1 package of softened cream cheese, and then I'm just going to add in just move my pretzels over a little bit. I'm going to add in our chocolate mud pie mix, and I'm using, this is a brand new product. Awesome, really sturdy, really strong kitchen shears that we just launched. So they're available in the kitchen setup collection. I think they're also available individually as well. I'll have to double check that. But okay, so I'm gonna mix this in with the cream cheese. And we're just gonna, you know, you could use an electric mixer. I didn't want to do that today. Ooh, maybe I should have. Probably should have. Just because I didn't want it to be too loud while I was talking. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to. Sorry guys, time out. Our whisk is amazing, but it's not really up to the task of the cream cheese. All right, live and learn, right? So let me try to get this out. Oh boy. So don't use the whisk if you're whisking cream cheese. Even if it is really soft, don't use it because you will end up with cream cheese stuck in your whisk. No worries, I will get out our electric mixer. You'll just have to bear with me 1 second. But as you can see, this is live. And sometimes things happen. All right, I think I got most of it out. And then we will, someone will just have to finish this job. Maybe it'll be me, I don't know. Okay. All right, take two. Let me go grab our electric mixer. Ooh, the rice smells really good. It's really garlicky. All right, so this will just take a second. Just really gonna mix the powder with the cream cheese. Now, of course, my thing won't go in. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to add in some Cool Whip to give it more of like a, you know, a mousse consistency. Much better. Scrape down the sides a little bit, make sure it's all mixed in. This is like, it's like a really dark chocolate. And if you make it according to the package, it definitely has a more, I want to say a more Jell-O-like consistency, but it's not quite like that. It's more of like a cross between pudding and Jell-O. Like, maybe like flan a little bit. So if you like that texture, you're gonna really like this chocolate mud pie. My husband and I really liked it, and it's definitely more of a dark chocolate flavor, just to let you know. And what I love about this dessert here is that there's no cooking, no baking, nothing. You can just do it in about 10 minutes or less. Okay, so now what I'm gonna add is, I have a container of, this is a True Whip, just because that's what I found. But you could use Cool Whip, or you could use whatever kind of, you know, whipped topping you want. And I'm gonna add that in. This is a vegan whipped topping. It's made with, like, you know, no hydrogenated oils or anything like that. And we're gonna mix this up. Actually, I'm gonna use the electric mixer again. See, I'm still working with this. I haven't made this yet. This is a really nice, silky, creamy texture. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some, just kind of portion it out into our prep bowl here. And like if I was doing a live in-home cooking class, we would portion these out into little, little cups, and then everybody could get maybe a graham cracker or some fruit to dip in it. And then of course we would want to top it with our Cocoa Crunch Whole Food Topper, which is just like kind of like healthy sprinkles. It's got chia and coconut and cacao nibs in it to give it that crunch without a lot of added sugar, and fiber as well. Okay, so that is our dessert. And then I'm also gonna play around with this, and I'm gonna try a couple of different variations on this. So I'm gonna try using our Perfect Petites pan and putting little graham crackers in there, and I'm gonna see if it sets up in there and you can pop them out. I've heard that it sets pretty well and you can pop it out and have like a little, little mini bite, like almost like a cheesecake bite. I'm gonna try doing one in our muffin tin by putting a round cookie in the bottom, or you could even use like pressed cookie crumbs in the bottom of our silicone muffin tin, and then make a no-bake cheesecake that way as well, or bake the crust first, and then put the mousse, we'll call it mud pie mousse, in there. But yeah, so that's our dessert. Let's see, we have about, one more minute. Perfect. Just enough time to tell you guys about Epicure and how we are exploding, you guys. Like seriously, we can't keep up. Really, we are outperforming, outselling every projection that they set every month. So all of this is to say that if you are at all looking for an additional stream of income, or a total career change, or you're just somebody who is really passionate about cooking, you think that this would be fun to do and share with your friends and your community, I would love to tell you more about the business. We are, like I said, we're growing like crazy. My team is growing like crazy and expanding all over the country now, and really now is the time to get in. We do about 40 to 50% of our yearly sales between now and December. So if you're at all interested in learning more, now is the time to get in and just give it a try. Our kit is only $99, so you really have nothing to lose. We have incredible support, incredible training, amazing food. We get to just make money while we're cooking for our families. So what's better than that, right? Hopefully things will open up and we'll be doing more and more in-home cooking classes and demos, because we love sharing our our food and letting everybody try it. But if the past 4 or 5 months have taught us anything, it's that the virtual model is amazing too. So you can really have an incredible business doing one or the other, or both, combining virtual and in-home. Okay, so let's go back and check on our chicken and see how that's coming, and the rice should be finished shortly. Move all this out of the way here. Looks really good. I'm gonna just check the temperature and make sure the chicken's cooked through. You know what? I think you could use a couple more minutes. It's almost there, but it's not quite. And I like my chicken to get really brown and caramelized on it. So I'm gonna give it another 2 minutes. And I will tell you a little bit more about our new fall catalog. All right. So If you've had a chance to look at the catalog, which I will post online, or is already posted online, you will notice that we've got a couple of new collections, which we're really excited about. Let me find them for you here. Where are they? As you can see, I'm still learning where everything is. Okay, here we go. Meal times solved, okay? We have our Better Breakfast collection. We have our Power Lunch collection. We have Steamy Dinners, and we have our Dreamy Desserts, okay? Now, Epicure wanted to create these collections to, really give you solutions for morning all the way through the nighttime. These are perfectly paired blends and cookware that are just must-haves for the season. So you're gonna definitely wanna check these out. And with the holidays coming, these are incredible, incredible gifts. They're all around $45 to $50. Super awesome gifts and great host rewards items. If you want to host, if you are a host, definitely check those out. So hosting, how do you host? There's two ways you can do it. If you are local to me, we can do an in-home cooking class if you're comfortable with that. Normally, like this time of year, we will do it outside. As the weather gets colder, if it is cold or whether, the weather is bad, we can quickly move it to virtual. It's not a problem. We can do a virtual cooking class like this, which is a lot of fun and really allows you to open this up to everybody that you know, regardless of where they are in the country. So get with me after the class and we can talk about dates if you are interested in doing that. And really all you have to do is just invite some friends over to your house or invite them to watch the demo. Super easy. It's, fairly low maintenance. Even if you're hosting in your home, you just have to pick up a couple of items. There's really no prep involved because we're doing all the prepping and the cooking there. All right, let me check on our rice. And I want to show you just how perfect the rice comes out. So you'll notice that even though it's been in there for 16 minutes, I can still take this out without a, without a pot holder. It doesn't really get that hot. I'm gonna just use the spoon now because I don't want to stick my fingers in there to take the tray off. But you can see that it is perfectly fluffy. It's steaming, getting a facial, and I can smell the garlic. I might even put a little more, and it's totally ready. So 16 minutes, hands off, done. Okay, and it's gonna clean up really, really easily. Okay, now I think we're gonna take our chicken out and I will show you the finished product. And that will be it, folks. We'll wrap it up. I will plate the dinner for you so you can see exactly what it looks like all done. Oh, my dog wants to come back in. All right, so this is our beautiful, beautiful sweet garlic chicken. Looks so good. And then I'm gonna just quickly put everything on a plate so you can see how we would serve it here. Don't want to use my tongs because, I use them for the raw chicken. So we'll do a little rice, do some chicken, and the green beans. All right, and there you have it. Sweet garlic chicken with garlic rice, our mud pie mousse. That's our meal today. That is, uh-oh. No, buddy. No. And that's a wrap, guys. I can't wait to help you all get these amazing products in your homes. Please continue to ask questions, comments. I will be on for about another 30 minutes or so to answer any questions that you have. And if you need anything, just reach out. I'm happy to help. All right, everybody, have a great night. Or day, if this is a daytime class.